Hello everyone, as you know, my name is Sabelo Ndamani and I'm back.
Daman?
Mapakisa abakai confirming home affairs.
Okay.
Yeah, but soon to be Sabelo Mapakisa, and I'm not alone. I am with my mom. We'll be doing a Q&A. So without further ado, let's just get into it. So number one,
Ndiyakwazi ukhetha.
Anzukubuza zonke.
Isifana siqale number 5.
Growing up and raising Sabelo, how was it? You number 5.
But that's the right question because it starts. I won't win back.
Okay.
Nayi ukukhulisa mna I didn't raise you alone. You know that. Umama was there, my sister. In fact, my siblings were part of Ugraiza because you were raised by a community. Uteteako has been in the picture, so we really appreciate that. And then your grandma, also from your father's side, was part of Ukukulisa. I think we did the best we could to ensure Bana Ukula right with respect and treating other people the way you would like to be treated. I think those are the main principles that I instilled, but the most important one is I've always wanted you to understand that there's a higher being, there's God, and so we need to acknowledge first, you were raised in a home where we believe in God, and we tried by all means to instill that in you, but I didn't raise you by myself. So whatever person you are becoming, it's because of an influence from family, from both your father's side and my side.
Sound formal. Okay, Yamli. Okay, what's the best lesson your mom has taught you?
Are you starting from the top?
It would be unfair if I'm mixing.
Okay, no, it's fine.
So the best lesson, like you said, there's a higher being. God. You like I tell her the first. And then next question is, how long did it take your mom to become a doctor? 3 years.
5 years.
Oh, 5 years.
I registered, but I didn't really the continuation because of my workload at the time in 17. So I only started working 2 years later, which was 2012. That's when I started presenting my proposal. And then I graduated in 2017. So it took me 5 years.
And then why did she give you names that sound the same?
I think that was a trend then, because most of your friends were born in 2001, either Tuto Mfundo, Tato, Tando. And then in our case, I named you Sabelo, but because Utatako is Sotho.
Utatam Ati, my grandmother is the one that gave me the name Kabelo. He's not the one that gave me that name.
We gave you the name Sabelo, Kabelo, Damani, but Umamaka David was the one who used the name. Tina, we called you Sabelo, Umamaka David called you Kabelo. So I said, instead of having Usabelo alone, because David wanted you to be named Kabelo, but because I'm Xhosa, maybe I felt strongly, man, there must be a Xhosa name. So we said, okay, let's make it Sabelo, Kabelo, Damani. So we never used the name Kabelo Tina on my side of the family, but David's mom called you Kabelo. And when I was 7,
realize no says palesa or palesa rose.
And good rose. It's the same.
What made her most proud about you after finishing matric?
After finishing matric, I think being J go-getter, because at some point Ubutanda you soak. So you you decided, you made a decision on your own, but you want to go and pursue soccer, and being able to make independent decisions, like no one told you, Bana, go and do this. When I was clear, Bana, I want to go and play soccer. As parents, we supported you, but it's your decision that you made. But again, Sabi, I am proud of the person that you have become. A child who has respect, a child who, you ensure that you live in a peaceful environment. I am grateful to God about that. Kandichonga your life. And again, treating other people the way you want to be treated. I have been
I did.
but in the time, I love that.
Amen.
I love that. Being able to make independent decisions, you make decisions, and again, if something doesn't work out, you accept, Bana, it didn't work out, and then you try something else. So those are the qualities in this Tandayongawe.
And then Nizapayam go with the question: Is she a strict mom or a cool mom? I don't think my mom is strict. She here and there, the science nyana here and there. But I feel like after matric, that's when she let me. She didn't give me like full freedom, because I'm still living with her, so I still have to understand that at the end of the day, I'm still a child in her roof.
Under my roof.
Yeah, under. Yeah, nazo. But then I don't think my mom is strict. Yeah, so she's a cool mom in between those two questions. And then, what's the most memorable moment you've shared with your son?
Most memorable. I think last year when you won the YouTuber of the Year. I think that was also one of the proudest moments as a mom. And I decided, Bana, I am going to share low moment now. And your friends, that's what I did.
And then,
That's the recent one. But growing up, I remember one time, Louis Botha, you and your colleagues receiving awards for e-soccer. That was also one of the proudest moments. And I made sure that I don't miss as a moment.
that HTS Louis bought. You must go check the walls there. There's a Sabelo Damani twice on those walls, my man. Yeah.
So those are the two moments that I can remember.
And then this is for the both of us. What's your favorite trait about each other? My favorite trait, like you too loving. Like you love people, like you just love people, like whoever, doesn't really matter where the person is from, you just love the person and you accept them as they are. Yeah, that's my favorite trait.
Hey, I think now with Sabi, you are more or less the same as me when it comes to that. I think Jenuklonipa abantu, respecting a person irrespective of where the person comes from. I think that's the most important trait. And you don't love people because you respect them, you love them. And our care to and respect otile because of the status. So respecting people irrespective of who they are and where they come from.
Then this one is for you. What's the hope she has for her own son in his future?
All I pray for every day, Mnamdanam, is that you become independent. That you're able to stand on your own 2 feet. Ukwazi ukuzimela. I am not going to choose what you do for a living, as long as it is legal and as long as it will help you be independent in life.
Okay. And then,
but always remember to put God first.
Which girl does Uma think Sabelo would look good with Hey man,
Naleyo
it's
funeka
not me,
ngiphendule.
it's not me. Hey. I can mention one
Ooh, Jehovah.
that she wants, and that's if you still feel the same. But like there's this girl that my mom assumed that I was dating. Bophelo Robertson. But I don't know, is it still that case? Or you've seen someone?
No, I have not seen anyone. I do not know anyone. Never told. But all I wish for Sabi is to have someone who loves him for who he is. Ne? And someone who's genuine, would love him genuinely. If Umtu comes with bad intentions, sorry, dim nawe doch umtanam. Dim nawe umtanam. I will never choose who you date as long as the person is genuine and loves you for who you are as a person.
What is one thing she doesn't like about his son?
Oh, ucaphuka msinyane.
Come on, man.
Because sometimes I would be speaking to him and Sabelo would think I'm scolding him. Mnake, I'm very loud. By nature, I'm loud. Nabatu. So Sabelo would think, oh, now I'm being scolded. And sometimes that is not the case. And he would get so upset. So that's the only thing that I don't really like.
Are you cheek?
Cheek. Chicken.
When was the last time your mom gave you a beating?
Do you even still remember?
Nah,
I think you were 14 or 15. I know.
Long time ago.
We, as a family, we decided when they turned about 14, 15, that's when I decided to stop giving Sabelo beating. So Sabelo hasn't been punished in a long time, but there are other ways of punishing him as in physical. But he has been a good child. And he choked by him, but Sabelo has been a good child. So really, we don't punish him.
Okay.
We rarely punish you because
Ma, are you at the point where you would love to see Sabelo introduce you to his girlfriend?
Maybe someday when you have your own place and you're sebenza, then that's okay.
Also, if there's a day I get a girlfriend now, I mustn't be like, hey, this is Manba.
I have my suspicions, Nje, but it's fine. I'm not discussing my suspicions today. But I think it's always good to introduce your parents to a girlfriend or ne plans now for a future, because we don't want to be introduced to this one and then we are introduced to another one. So exactly. You must introduce someone that you know you have plans.
Exactly.
Chinese listeners, but someone that you are planning a future with.
Okay, who was Ma's celebrity crush when she was in varsity? Jonah Lomu?
No. Jonah Lomu was everybody's crush. High school.
Varsity. In fact, high school and Pendule High School, Pendule varsity.
High school, I didn't have any celebrity crush.
No, like high school crush most. And then he...
Not gonna discuss that with you.
Damasmus.
Goodbye.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
How do you think your son's personality has influenced your relationship?
Ooh, that's a tough one, Sabi.
Dinje. How did it influence you? Personality, did it make you a better parent? Did it not?
It's making me a proud parent because of how you've conducted yourself from childhood through teens. I never had any issues on funuposes through teens and then up to now. So your personality has made me, I think, a proud parent more than anything else. Ndiyazinca ngawe as a mom.
Thank you, Siyabonga. Okay, this is from now. What's a funny or embarrassing story about your mom?
Hayi, nceda.
Ngexesha besihamba sisebrandbar sisabantwana and then when I know sisikwenana la misa lapho pha. Yo.
Stop.
What a day. A long day. Oh.
Inkosi.
Yo. I still remember. We didn't that.
Right.
Who's the better cook, you or your mom?
Of course, it's me.
It's obvious.
I'm not a great cook, but compared to Sabi, I am.
What do you mean? Because I copy and paste what you do.
I'm not a great cook, but if we compare the two of us, I still come out tops.
If you could switch roles for a day, what would you do? Beatings, Baba.
John.
If you were Sabelo and I was your mother, beatings, Baba. I'm going back. Taking that belt. I'm taking that slippers. See that slippers? Belt for sure, beating. Now, because if you can switch roles, beatings. If you were my child, payback, revenge.
But look at how you turned out because of those slippers and the belt.
Yeah.
When?
Now, what would you do? When? Is there anything you're thinking specifically? Are you?
Not on this one.
What is something that makes her proud to be your mother? We're almost done.
I think Jane Gelo's Petengai. And the way in which you relate with everyone around you. And again, not giving up. Because in life, things don't always go the way we want, but you don't give up. So that trait in Jela, you push, even if things don't go your way. I think those are the qualities in this time.
As much as a kid can be good, but there's a stage where he's problematic. So what stage was it for him and what did he do?
Oh, one time I was supposed to go to church. Somebody was still at school. And then all of a sudden he didn't want to go to church with Mama. He wanted to go to church with friends. And I didn't have a problem with that. But there were Sundays that I felt he needs to go to his own church. Oi! Sabelo! Yeah, I got a lecture from Sabi on the date. So, because I didn't give him a choice. And he said, oh, it means I have no choice in the matter. So now, I have to come to church, even if I wanted to go to church with my friend. And I said, Jong up. Knowing when you have a choice, it's because I put you to a good school.
I don't remember that.
That is Jonga, quite choice. Choice. So I think that was the only time we didn't see eye to eye. But I think because umdana, when they become older, they also want to make their own decisions. Sometimes as parents, we clash with our children. But he ended up going to church with me. And I also decided to give him some form of freedom if he wants to go to church with his friends, to also, allow him to do that. So it was only that, it's only those incidents where we didn't see eye to eye. And because he's now growing, he also had indlela to make his own decisions. I had to, at some point, accept that Sabelo can make his own decisions independent of my influence as a parent. That was the only time, because I felt he's going that side and now I'm pulling him to a different direction.
Akangikhumbuli mina lo.
Khumbula lo mini wa apha eKimberley uqumbile usuke esikoleni umuntu akasena choice ngoku umuntu ufuneke axelele what to do
NCH
ndaxelela nje kakuhle mntana mana jonga so sazi choice nje ndim lo
recent masincinga mna maybe phase 2
ngoku sinothing Cape ufuna ecaweni I think the friends dawen sithi at least this Sunday hamba nam
GG no obichoko. What's the most annoying habit your mom or you have? Me, I feel like my mom always does too much. Like not too much like negatively, but like she like and that's me explaining but like it's like you overdo certain things that you're not supposed to be overdoing the certain things to certain people because they don't deserve those things. But like when you're just you, so you tend to overdo it, and now they don't do it for you. Yeah, so that's annoying for me sometimes because I'm like, I want to deserve most land, but mama she's always there. Whenever they need her, she's always there. But whenever she needs them, they are nowhere to be found. Yeah, that's you London annoying.
On my side, I can't think of anything at this point. After the conversation.
Last one. I know that you come from a time where a young man as myself would go to school.
So is this question coming from you now?
Study. It's not, they typed it, but I'm just reading it.
Okay.
But Bayenze is it. I know that you come from a time where a young man as myself would go to school, study, and work a traditional job, such as a doctor, teacher, etc. So how did you initially feel when I told you I would like to pursue YouTube as a career? Was it difficult to accept or understand, or you were just happy that I found a purpose?
No, I'm happy that you found a purpose, but when I always tell you that you need a plan B. You can pursue a career, and I won't choose a career for you, but I want you to have something to fall back on in case YouTube maybe doesn't yield the results or otherwise I don't have a problem. Umntanam can be whatever he wants to be. He can do whatever he wants to do career-wise, but I want him to have a plan B. I think it's because I'm a parent. And my colleagues have been telling me, Balulu, don't have a plan B for a child. Let a child pursue plan A, but as a parent, you've seen life, you've been through life, you have experiences. So I want you to have that plan B in case something doesn't work out.
And we are done. Please guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification button so that every time I drop you will know. Until we meet again, as I always say, ciao for now, man. Peace.